So till now we have seen that how we are going to classify the solids. We have classified the solids in crystalline solid and amorphous solids. Then we are going to focus on the crystalline solids, as crystalline solids are going to have the definite arrangement of its constituent particles. So when these particles are going to be arranged in a definite pattern, we are going to see that how many type of crystal structures we are going to get, how different arrangements are going to be there for the constituent particles. Suppose if we are thinking about a cubic system, okay, so in that cubic system we are going to see that how constituent particles are attached, how they are touching each other, how many particles are going to be there around a particle one particle. Okay, so before going for that, before going in detail of the crystalline structure, let's first see what is going to be the smallest part of any crystalline substance, the smallest part of any crystalline structure, and that what we are going to see now. What is mean by crystal lattice and what is mean by unit cell. So let's see. This is crystal lattice, or it can be called as a space lattice. Obviously the constituent particles of any solid substance, we are going to consider them as a rigid sphere. I am talking about sphere, I am not talking about circle. Okay, though while drawing on the PPT or while drawing on the notebook, while drawing on the whiteboard, what you are going to get, you are going to draw that constituent particles as a circle. We can draw it in 2 dimension only, but while drawing that you should consider them as a sphere, which is a 3-dimensional entity. So the constituent particles of solid substance, we are going to consider them as a sphere. So you can see over here that all the blue spheres you can see, this is one constituent particle, molecule, atom, ion, anything it can be. This is another one, this is another one, this is another one, and this is another. Okay, so this is one row, this is our first row, correct. The particles are arranged in a first row. Obviously that is solid, obviously that is solid substance, and we know that in solid substance particles are going to be compact. In solid substance particles are going to be compact, means they will be touching each other. Though while drawing the diagrams we are going to show a little apart from one another. Why we are going to show them little apart? To understand the shape or the geometry, correct. That's why we are going to draw them a little apart, but you should keep it in mind, they are always going to touch each other, correct. So this is first row. Now you can see this is second row, this one is second row. So likewise we have stacked the rows on one another and we are getting a 2-dimensional shape, correct. If I connect the centers of these particles, you can see that I am going to get a square, correct. So we can say that the shape or the geometry is going to be the square shaped, correct. So what we are going to say over here, regular and repeating pattern of constituent particles is going to be there in any crystal system, and position of these points is depicted by the points which are called as lattice points. They are going to be called as lattice points. So this one is one lattice point, this is another lattice point, this is third, this is fourth. When I connected them by lines, I got one shape which is square, but it is in case of 2-dimensional. Originally crystals are going to be in 3-dimensional. So if square is 2D shape, what is going to be its 3D shape? Obviously it is going to be a cube. So that is one of the crystal system, cubic crystal system, one of the crystal system I am saying, because there can be another crystal systems also like cubic system. So the lattice, the space is the place where all the particles are arranged in a definite manner. Now when we have arranged it in a definite manner, you can see that here I got one square. If I connect these to other 2 lattice points, I am going to get another square. Here I am going to get another square, like also in below I am going to get another square. So many squares I am getting. It means that constituent particles are arranged in such a way that if you take any smallest portion of that system of that crystal system, that smallest portion is going to repeat over and over throughout the crystal. Here I can say that square is getting repeated. In 3 dimension I can say that cube is going to repeated periodically throughout the system. So that smallest part of any crystal lattice is called as unit cell. Are you getting it? Are you getting it what I am saying? What is unit cell? It is going to be the smallest part of any crystal system, which is repeated periodically, which is repeated throughout the crystal system. So arrangement of lattice points is called as space lattice or crystal lattice. This is the one type of arrangement that we are going to see over here. There can be different type of arrangement also that we will see later in the chapter. Lattice points are joined by lines to bring about the geometry to the lattice. So just now I have shown how we are going to join the centers of these spheres or the lattice point or the constituent particles. We are going to get the different different geometry of each type of crystal system. So here we are studying cubic, in 2 dimensional it is square.